Journey, Montana. I gotta stop doing that. But what is the first song you remember hearing?
The first song I remember hearing, oh gosh, this might not be a good, but Drake, maybe Worst Behavior from my sister.
Hold on.
In her iPod.
We got to take it back deeper than that. Nothing wrong with Drake.
But like first song ever, not first song I loved.
Like if you were a baby, like literally the first time you're like, whoa, that's not my mom and dad. That's a song.
That's not my mom and dad. That's a song. Maybe maybe some Whitney or Beyonce.
That gives
for sure. Like Beyonce was like, probably one of the first voices. I actually met her when I was a baby, and she kissed my face and said I was cute.
Oh,
I know. So nobody can ever call me ugly because Beyonce said I'm cute.
Beyonce said it. So we're at the time. People that was born in 92, we're at the age now where there are people that are born, the first thing they hear is Beyonce. I wonder how life is after you just hear Beyonce for the first time.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thanks.
That's your standard. Well, we see it in all of your glory. All right, so that was the first time first song you remember hearing, or first artist you remember hearing. I love the Whitney. I know that's your mama probably, right? With the Whitney? Or were you listening to Whitney?
No, my mom was listening to Whitney and Beyonce. Oh, and then like Michael. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. Like I remember I was with my babysitter, like who used to pick me up from school, and I went back to her house after school or whatever, and I was just like going through the TV, and then I just like found this like folder of like Michael Jackson music videos. Oh my gosh. I was like, what
station was this?
I don't know. It was like some weird cable.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Was it one of those cable channels where you go to the back of the cable? Well, I'm looking at them because you probably don't know. But the back of the cable channels where it was just music channels.
Yeah, Yep. It was that. And so I was just like watching like Remember the Time and like Eat It and all of those. And I was just like, what?
Your mind was blown.
This. I was like, what's going on? And so every day after school, I was just like, can we go to your house?
Yeah, because you got those music videos.
I don't know how to work anything else but that.
Wait, so it was videos or was it just...
It was music videos.
Wow.
It was like I don't know. I'm like seeing the logo in my head where it's like the music. I don't know.
It's okay. We'll come back. We'll come back to it. All right. What about the first time you realized your appreciation for music? Now, this could be like the first song that made you cry, or the first time you're like, wow, a lyric in that song like made me think about myself differently or think about my life differently. Like, can you take us back to one of your first like impactful moments with the music, and what song was it?
Probably Whitney Houston. I did in like third grade. I think, it was like third, fourth grade. I did the Women's History Month show, and it was my first time performing. Oh. And I sang...
At school?
Yeah. I sang Whitney Houston, Greatest Love of All.
Oh.
I know.
First song then? Well, not first song, but first performance.
Yeah, it was my first performance.
Okay. Is there a little video of little baby Journey singing
We need to find it. I think there is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to see it.
I went shopping specifically for it. I had my hair all big and curly. It was so cute. And that was like the first song that like I performed live, and I was just like, it was a pretty deep song, like, I believe the children of So... just the message of the song and everything really resonated. And then I had to like research Whitney because I'm very serious. I was very serious about it, So I was like, I'm singing Whitney. Like, who is Whitney? I have to know everything about her.
You was on that stage giving Whitney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
It had to.
Wait, what'd you have? What fit was it? And you described your hair, but what were you wearing?
It was like this red. It was a little cropped. Like I remember I had a little bit of belly. So,
You have a good crop. I wear nothing but crop tops, by the way.
Okay, you just
but
like
I can.
Me. You just like me. Yeah. But it was like this long sleeve red, like velvet sweater thing that had a little bit of crop, and then it had like a black lining with like a bow, and then I had like these velvet pants on. Girl, it was giving.
You said you had gloves too?
No gloves. All but
right.
It was like,
I mean, that would have been a lot, but it was still fire.
It would have ate. It still would. But yeah, that was.
The girls are doing it to this day. You know? Okay, I love that. All right. Well, you already kind of touched on your first performance, but I want to break it up with a little bit of a scene first before we get into square one, and we'll talk about all your square ones. All right. So you don't have to get an Indian style, but you can sit in like a meditative pose or like.
I don't want to get my shit.
You know what? Sit up straight. both feet on the ground. Put your palms up like this.
Okay.
I know, it's short. Palms up. Relax your back, melt into the seat. Close your eyes and just let me talk to you. All right, what are we doing? What were we doing? You know what? We are on the bus headed to an away game, and you and I are sitting together. It's giving like cheer girl time, right? We're on the bus headed to the away game. One earphone in your right ear, another earphone in my left ear. Okay. And we are sitting here crushing over whoever is playing. What song is playing as we are bonding on the way to our away game?
And maybe... Well, it depends on your taste too, but for me, Best I Ever Had by Drake.
Best I Ever Had. That's pretty on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you held me down every time I hit up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like that one. All right, so we're listening to Drake, Best I Ever Had, on the bus on the way to the away game. I think I actually done that before.
Yeah.
That's
literally.
Yes. Okay.
Very specific.
Perfect. All right. So that was a cute little scene. Now, after cheer practice, we're still kicking it in the pink room. I want to talk more about your square one. So we talked about your first performance, but tell me about the first song you wrote.
Oh my gosh.
Because I know that happened probably before that, right?
Yeah, the first song I wrote. Okay, so I was like, the first song I wrote, I was really young. Sheesh, I don't even remember how old I was, but it was called 3 Hours to Love.
3 hours? Damn.
I know.
Only 3 hours?
Yeah, I know. It was really dramatic. But it was like, I told my friend, because I was like, okay, I'm going to write a song today. And I told my friend, I was like, come up with a title and then I'll write everything else.
Damn, hold on.
And so she came up with 3 Hours to Love. And I was like, bet. And then I went and I wrote the whole song.
She said she did it, y'all. She said, hey, I want a song. Tell me what to write about. That'd be me, though. That'd be me in the studio. Be like, tell me what to say. And I'm going to say it.
Literally. I was like, because I was stuck. And I was like, dang. So I just had her come up with a title. Shout out to Shahida. I had her come up with a title.
Shahida.
And then, I was like, we got 3 hours to love. We got 3 hours to care. Just count 3, 2, 1, and it's all done. And we'll pretend to care. We got 3 hours to dream in this fantasy world we've created with love.
That's so cute. Wait, how old were you? Do you remember?
I was probably like 8 or 7.
You were 8 giving orders like that?
I have no, yeah.
It's okay. We'll get there. We're here.
Yeah, we're here. It was a time.
All right, so 3 hours to love. I like what you just gave me. That could be a really good toxic song. Like, don't say that out too loud because Brent Fayez might try to take it.
I know. I'm gonna copyright it.
Yeah, copyright that.